Okay, welcome. How's everybody? Nope. Oh, gotta do the camera. Always forget the camera. Let's fix that. Bad camera. But freshly shaven. So, we look clean again. Oh wait, where's my chat? Where's my chat? There it is. Nice. And where is the... Oh, somebody joined the Discord. Oh, nice. Okay. That means we need to get the giveaway up and running. /g create. Hopefully it works this time. We'll do 180 minutes. I don't know how long I'm gonna be streaming. Finale ticket. Entry. Win and entry into the 100 head giveaway raffle at the end of the month. Okay, don't screw up. Stupid Discord bot. And it looks like it's good. Alright. Alright, the giveaway is up and running in the Discord. We are golden. Now, do we want some lo-fi? Do we want some lo-fi? Flashbang. Lo-fi. No, we want like gaming lo-fi though. Or do we? What is this? What does this sound like? Something like that. Some chill in the background. Today, Archangel's schedule warping starting 9 p.m. Warping. Request early Cali request 10 pet only. Request equal only. So they're charging 10 pet to go to any planet? Interesting. Okay, we're not falling for it this time. We know we gotta click those. And we need Belcar. Yo, off the rip. Off the rip, we get one. We like this. Not Belcar, but that's fine. Okay, we're gonna try this this PvP zone again. See if we can't find some pyrite or something. I don't know how expensive it is, but let's see. Not too shabby. We'll go down to the bottom and then grid our way back up. See if we can't find some world spawns too. So we didn't do very well here last time, but I'm hoping hoping to change that today. We're 2 for 2, so that's kind of crazy. Where is it? No shot it's inside the tree. Bruh. Oh, I can go through. Okay. Why can you go through this one, but not other ones? Whatever. Whatever. I should have showered though. I kind of regret that. Haven't done that today. Can we get 3 for 3 and just really start it off solid? Maybe a double. Yo, double. Alright. Tiny though, yuck. Tiny and poor. But hey, 4 for 3. Actually good. Four for 3. Hell yeah. This is better than the other time. 7, 8. Yeah, we're in for 450. So yeah, we're technically up right now. We really could use a profitable run. We could use 2. At this point, we've lost like probably around 200 ped mining in the last couple streams. That's not sustainable. Not sustainable. We need a big hit. Oh. Okay, we'll run down here, then we'll start gridding. Oh, we missed one.
Shame.
Raiding with a party of 83. What's going on?
Shame.
Hardness? How you doing? Thank you for the follow. Oh, that was a single follow. Is that a kick? Bringing some good vibes. I appreciate it. We're just out chilling mining. We're trying to not lose our shirt. Yo, welcome. Welcome, welcome. How you guys doing? Welcome to the stream. Okay, these follows are crazy. Who's off file? Let me get this thing up here. Lord Roger, I'm Jiao Bao, Artenis, Pete 94er. Thank you for the follows. How you guys doing? So now onward to gift prizes. Nice, nice. We're doing a giveaway, so every stream that I do, there's basically one entry to the one at the end of the month. So in the Discord, it's just a little react roll. You just have to verify. Exclamation point Discord. So every day we pick one person that then gets entered into the draw at the end of the month for 100 ped. So that's the thing. It's not a lot, but it's something. You just have to verify with double counter. I'm pretty sure it works. Someone said it didn't work, but I don't believe them. Good luck on the run. Yeah, we've been losing like on average 40 ped per run the last like 3 runs. A little rough. A little bit rough. We could use to do a little better. What's up, Nina? Nina the Freak? Is that how you pronounce that? Or Nenad Freak? I'm not sure. We're hoping to hit some rare stuff in this area. I've only mined it once before, so we're gonna find out. But yeah, I appreciate it. Oh, Gredhat, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. What kind of stuff do you guys do in Entropia? Very curious. Because I've technically had this account since 2006. And I suck. My mining is okay. It's getting better. But, you know, there's years where you leave and then come back and then do all that kind of stuff. Oh, there's somebody here. Lawlite. Why would they just leave this? Why wouldn't they mine it? There's no mobs here. You lose money? Yeah, it's understandable. I feel your pain. Can't be doing too bad. I bought this years ago. I don't know if they've... Hey, thank you for the follow, Helv. Appreciate that. Yeah, I bought this years ago. Mahuna Poof. I don't know, maybe that's how you pronounce that. Yeah, we got one little depth enhancer here. We're trying. Trying. What are you guys, how are you doing? Thank you for the follow. Zizza, I will try. I'll try and have good luck. Worth tiering all the way to tier 10? I think it's due to tier up. Yeah, I should actually do it. But you can still only have one in each of each kind, right? Like, it's not like you can... I don't really use the other stuff. I barely ever use enhancements. I've kind of just started. Why are they leaving these? What? Is this killing my run? I don't think it's a global pool, though, for that. I think... They say it's not individual, but... Coming back to mine later? But, like, why? You don't even get looted here, right? Unless people are lying to me. Maybe they can. It's faster mining when you leave in claims. I mean, I just found a double in this same area. I don't know. Then you come back and extract all at once. You can't be looted here? Okay, good. I don't really trust anyone because I expect them half the time to come and get me. I have a question. Can air vehicles fight in PvP zones? Yellow PvP is not lootable. Gotcha. Because, like, I kind of want to start holding events, and I'm trying to think of, like, creative things to do. And I'm like, okay, it'd be kind of cool if we could have, like, 1v1 aerial combat events. Like, imagine being, like, up on this ridge, right? Or that ridge. And then just in this field of view, you've got, like, 2 or teams of 2, like, aircraft just, like, battling it out. Is that possible on world? Or is that only in space? What's up? Biome? What's good? How you doing? I really appreciate the raid, by the way. That's huge. That is huge. Okay, we're not gonna go up this mountain. That mountain's really annoying. You're in space going to Cali. Nice. Where are you coming from? I actually just went and did did all the ATH stuff. Just to see what it was about. Pretty cool, actually. Pretty cool. We need more of that through the game. Like that level of detail. I think that there should be a lot more free things to do on Calypso that are like well crafted. So if you want new players to play, like you kind of have to apply, like give it to some casuals, like, or develop stuff for casuals. Actually a fair amount of stuff for casuals, but I don't know if they can go in the PvP zones, but the spaces between land areas on the other continents on Calypso is PvP, and they can fight there. Okay. So we'd want to try and, I'd have to try and find some like mountainous range that, so you could, like the people could stand on it and view it happen. Like that'd be kind of cool. I also want to bring back the noob fighting events, where you give them like TT power fists, and they box it out. Old school style in this game. You just don't see that kind of stuff anymore. Do like a little ladder system or something. Get like 20 of them, pit them together. I think that'd be really fun. Make like a video about it. What do you guys think? Would that be good? Bring back some old school stuff. New boxing matches, exactly. On the game, bro? Oh, I don't even know what that is. Or is that the old version? Cape Corneth? I was used to the ones in Twin Peaks. I always played in that kind of stuff, or watched those. Energize Crystal. But can we get a global though? Like I feel like that kind of community building stuff on the low level is the stuff that we're like really missing, and like I feel if there was more of that stuff going on, you'd have a lot better retention rate of like players, of new players. Aiming from quad at the planet is close to impossible. Good. That'd make a battle last longer. I don't know, I'm just trying to think up like you know, different things to make it just kind of like fill out the game world a little bit. The old version before they, okay, yeah. I played that. I was pre-update. I just didn't know the name of it. Hey, thank you. The Disinherited. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Half-Adder. How you doing? Thank you for the follow. Yeah, I appreciate you guys checking out the stream today. It's very cool. It's nice having a bunch of new faces in the chat. Like I said, we are doing the giveaway for the 100 ped entry. So you can win an entry to the 100 ped giveaway, which like I do want to stream, so you know, there'll only be like 15 entries this month. Maybe less, maybe slightly less. So a 1 in 15 chance at 100 ped, that's not bad. You just gotta join in the Discord. You go into the hashtag ped giveaway and just hit the little react button on the giveaway bot, the little party horn. Hey, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Very cool. But, so what do you guys do, though? You said lose money, but, like, what do you guys actually do in the game? I'm curious. Hunter. Discord doesn't work? Yeah, it does. People are joining. And verifying. Well, here, I'll tell you what. I'll make it easy. Verified. Verified. There you go, Lord Roger. You're verified. Okay, I've verified all three of you guys. I'll make it easy. Because I know you're from here, so I know it's not like duplicate accounts. There you go. Okay, which way were we going? We're gonna go back this way, right? Back west. You've been exploring Aris? See, that's something I need to do. I've never been to the other planets. I've been to Satesh, which I guess is technically like here. But I haven't been to... Well, I've been to like, well, old C&D, so I guess FOMA now. But all the new stuff, I have not been to them. I really need to make an effort. I was gonna kind of take the stream on a tour eventually of different planets, just go fly around, check stuff out, do some mining. I've been on a long break and it was refreshing to come back, something different. Yeah, 100%. That's kind of how I was. I was out for like 3 years, 5 years, and now, you know, back at it. I mean, get locked for investigation. Get locked for investigation. What does that mean? How are we doing on our ore? Could be better. I'm in a space-focused society. Oh, we found some. That offers mining seats on a prospector mining capital ship for free with the TT mining laser. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I've never done any of the space mining stuff either, so that'd be different. And the space mining stuff is the stuff that does the, well, you can get the teleporter or stuff, right? That's the newest thing. We're all learning. We are all learning. Chat teaches me new things every day. I was pretty limited knowledge. I'm starting to get smarter. I don't know everything, obviously, but I am starting to get smarter about these things. It's kind of cool. Do I need to put my Twitch name and IGN name on Discord? No, because I'll just @ you. Because I record down the Discord name. So as long as you're in there, it'll be... So like, even if you don't even come back until the end of the month when you get added, if you win today's raffle, that'll get you entered, and then you're entered. So at the end of the month, when the draw goes, I'll let you know. And I'll do it on stream so you guys can see it. I'll do it physical. I'll actually write down all the names on paper. Pull it out. Recently there was a situation on Arcadia where... What the heck is going on here? Oh, he's getting his stuff. Where Nussels were dropping really good returns, like globals every few kills. A few of the players got their accounts locked for about a week, pending an MA investigation whereby no information has been released, but everyone was unlocked. Yeah, so they found the exploit, Well, no, they didn't find an exploit. They just played. They realized it was good hunting. You know, MA's like, ah, what the hell? That's funny. Illegal return. Hey, find an opportunity. It's like the people that find like the busted slot machine games on like Stake and different sites, and then play the shit out of them, pull out like 2 mil, and then they close the game. They patch the game. Hell yeah. Yeah. Meganstone. That's funny. I don't ever get to find anything like that. You know, just give me like a really nice mining bug where I'm like, tomorrow I log in and like every other claim has like an unlimited 103 amp as a bonus. That's all we need. You know? I'll just keep hush hush for a couple days. Nice. You better believe I'd be shutting the stream off and doing that. Hell yeah. We need Belcar though. I keep not finding it. I even tried in areas where there was Belcar. Still didn't find it. Wait a second. I didn't hear the bit alarm. Use 30 bits. Thank you for the bits. Oh wait, found a double. Oh wait, you use 30 bits for an emote? I'm so confused. Does that go to Twitch? This not my claim? Oh my god. It was during a really specific 1 hour window that this happened. I'm guessing the loot on the nuzzles have been... Oh, 100%. 100%. That's so funny. Damn, we got to 287 followers. My goal for this like week was to get to 300, so we're actually getting super close. Yes, for a big emoji. Okay. I saw the emoji. I wasn't sure. I didn't know you had to actually use bits for that. That's crazy. Hey, thank you, Cat. Appreciate it. Huh. I've never found anything good in this game, I'll be honest. Like, I know most of the time, like 99.99% of the time, no one does, but like, I've never found anything interesting. The most I got was 2 tokens the other day for doing a daily that I didn't even know I'd signed up for. I do plan on doing a mining box opening though. I want to do like 100 mining boxes and then just pray to God we get a mythic. Which definitely won't happen, but I'm telling myself that it will. How you doing, Cat? Welcome to the stream. You probably came in the raid, but welcome to the stream. What kind of content do you guys like to watch? Like, what does Artness do on stream? I have not checked out their stream. You good? You just chilling? Nice. Yeah, my streams are pretty low. Like, they're not low energy, not low vibe. I'd say good vibe, but just kind of like... I think my streams are chill. I try to aim for that. Except unless we start doing events, then those will be a little more hyped up, but... Yeah, I appreciate everybody checking out the stream today. That's really cool. A rare raid into hidden RP. I don't think I've actually been raided in like 3 years on Twitch. It's kind of crazy, actually. So I think this run's actually kind of going well. Like, I don't think that this is bad so far. It can turn on me. It can definitely turn on me. Do you guys use like all the mining add-ons and stuff to know how far you've gone exactly to like do the grid system? Because I just freeball it. Well, maybe we can get like a really nice global and make chat happy. Probably not. Can't even get an ample. Granted, I don't use amplifiers, so I will if we go to like a FOMA or something, because they're already larger there. Nice to see some new names streaming Entropia. Been so busy, haven't had a chance to check out other Entropia streamers. It looks like there's a few. Like, I thought there was like 10 or something on when I went live, so it's looking like more and more people are getting into it. Like, back a few years ago, I streamed it, and I think I was like one of 3 people at the time. Like, it was crazy. But, which is weird because I think there's less players now. But I don't know. I've been trying to think of ways like we could get the word out on the game. I'd love one of those creator codes though. That'd be cool. That'd be very cool. Any good luck on FOMA? I'm not familiar with indoor mining. Well, as FOMA, I don't know. I spent an entire year in there when I actively playing. Like, I went up on Christmas one year when it was Club Never Die, and I didn't come back down to Calypso until the next year, Christmas. So I spent quite a bit of time up there mining. And so the bombs, or not the bombs, but the resources are fewer between drops, but they're larger. Yeah. Yeah, I was very active back then. I'd try and help like Never Die do like events. I would hold like global mining global events up there. I tried to do a bunch of stuff at the time. That's where I put together my expedition set before they changed to CryEngine and butchered my baby. You know? It looked so cool before. Now, I mean, it still kind of does, but I was trying to put together a set of Paradox too, but I only ever found the helmet and the harness. I was always hoping I could at least get like the arms or something, but never managed to. And now they kind of butchered that too. Like, it looked way cooler because it was kind of like a purple highlighted angel back then, which was sick. But now it's like this darker gray with purple, which still, you know, I think as a full set would look really cool. I've never seen a full set of Paradox in this new update. Yeah, old Paradox was cool, man. I still think it does look cool. But yes, it did originally. But then a long time ago they averaged that out. Wait, did I see some? No? Yeah, like, I don't think it was a particularly good armor. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked cool. That's all I need, because I'm not doing big mob hunting. Okay, I think we're actually doing okay on this run. The last one we did here, we lost like 40 ped. See, this is why I don't believe that it's a global pool for the mining. Because this shouldn't really be here, in theory. I really hope they don't change the armors more to have the same model. What do you mean? So there's an update coming, right? But is it as significant as the last one, like going from the previous engine to this one? Like, are they talking like a full overhaul to like have better graphics and everything? Or are they talking just updating to the new game engine? So it'll still basically look the same. All same with different colors? Oh, that's shitty. Like, the coolest thing that they could do with this game is leave older stuff alone. Because at this point, the game's 20 years old, or like it's older than that. Pyrite. I don't know if this is any good, but we found some. It's a rare drop here. But like, what they're technically doing is like creating some. If you left it alone and just kind of let the stuff exist and then fade away, you're creating a rare item economy. You're creating like a digital archaeology. Pyrite's one of the reasons people mine here. And like, that creates such a cool lore, you know? In a game kind of thing. So at like that point, you could have like museums of the old stuff, which there are some in this game. And if I ever fully get the Entropia project off the ground, which you see over there on the side, that's the fund I'm trying to put together to eventually get like a land area, hopefully with a teleporter. It'll take forever, but I don't care. It's just what I'm doing. And then create like an interesting sweating area, really foster it for new players, but like have an actual like hand in what's going on, to try and keep retention rate and stuff like that. But the old blueprints away, yeah. And then also to make like social media stuff and do that around the concept of a land area. Because people are fascinated outside of the game that like expensive areas and like items in this game exist. But like, the game really hasn't had like a major push since like what feels like Never Die. Bought C and D, like even I don't know, there wasn't, it doesn't feel like there was as much interest around Rocktropia. The banks got a push, the malls got a push. But yeah, they need some more. We need more people like making like that have these things, like making shorts about them, making like a lot of short content would probably go really hard, like across like TikTok and YouTube and Instagram and stuff. I think that'd be cool and fun, honestly. What do you guys think? Would that be interesting? Because like there's a deep fascination, because like, you know, this game wants to be the metaverse, right? Like they even refer to themselves as a metaverse. But like if they really wanted to position themselves as the metaverse, like there's some things they gotta do. Nah. Well then, don't put it on TikTok, put it on Instagram Reels. You know? It would go hard. That's Instagram Reel content. Okay, we need an ample, just cuz. we need an ample. Just put us ahead a little bit here. We're 35 bombs in. I mean, I think we're kind of doing okay. These aren't great. Maybe we're slipping a little bit now. The only thing I have of worth, I think, is my shops. I mean, yeah, but shops are valuable too. Like, you could, honestly, you could probably make content around that. Like, if you actually get to active sales and are in theory, you know, making more than, what, because do you have to pay a fee every month for the shops? Or no? I think that's something that should be, if there's fees on those things, like a monthly, like, retainer, that keep them open, I think that's something that should be abolished. Same with apartments. I also think that they should remove half the apartments in the game. Or more. And only put things back in when the player base goes up. Show me a place in the real world that doesn't demolish buildings when they're unused. I think the game needs to also reflect that. If you don't need them, take them out. Get the player base to stay in an area, build pockets of society in the game. What's up, Prime? Any luck today? Today is not going as well. Yes, in the sense that we got raided, so that's really cool. In this run, it's the first one we're doing today. And I don't know. I think we're maybe around broke even. So that's better than losing. No points in apartments at all in this game. There is if you want to like display your stuff. Or like... Okay, so on Club Never... on FOMA, there was, because there was no storage. Right? So you needed a place to hold your stuff long term. Because to travel back and forth to the planet was like 50 ped at the time. So it definitely wasn't worth it long term. Just look at stuff. Yeah, but if there was less of them and everybody was kind of around in the same block, you know, like up in, let's say, Alaska, where they have that one town that's all in one building, it would create a sense of like society. You know what I mean? It would put things closer together. When you log in, you'd feel the activity going on because there'd be people running in and out and doing stuff. Is it filled with shops that are defunct? Yes, 100%. Like, it should actually be like, all those shops, if it's completely inactive or in places that are inactive. Again, it's one of those things where you should almost just be able to apply to get one, and not even pay for it. Like, they already existed, the push has already been done. You want to build out a world that is functional. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want players logging in to the slums of Detroit. You want players logging in and seeing the Mall of America. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to build a metropolis. One of the problems is the players don't log in anymore. Yep. If anything, a monthly upkeep fee would keep the shops consistently rotating. Well, that's if they pulled them back. But they don't pull them back. They just go closed because you hold the deed. How's the giveaway working? Let's see how many people entered today. We got rated, so people have been entering. Hey, thank you for the follow. We got 4 entries right now. I thought more people joined the Discord than that. Guys, you have to go to the #PED giveaway and click on the little party hat under the giveaway bot. Azure Dragoon, Azure1. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Apartments need use. Goes beds. See, that's what I'm saying though. I think things need to be developed to be used in apartments. I think there should be like a little Farmville-esque agriculture system, and then it's free to do. You can get looted seeds and stuff, so you can pay for stuff, but then those free to do actions are used throughout the crafting process for the rest of the game. Kind of like sweat. Sweat can be one thing. Other time relative tasks. So if you're rewarded with free items for time in the game for playing and doing actions, and then those items are taken and applied across everything in the game. All kinds of skills, all kinds of blueprints for new items going forward, stuff like that. Then you start to build on a base level of the economy that people can be here and do something for free. They spend more time in the game, and then they're more likely to actually deposit to get ahead because they want that thing, because they want to have something cool for their apartment. They want to whatever, you know what I mean? Like there should be, I know there's fishing on one of the planets, but there should be a Calypso based fishing that's like kind of official, that's a little more interesting, or something. Like, build out the world, because these are like human characters, right? Like, yeah, there's some sci-fi stuff, but like you could lean into the sci-fi stuff too. But there should be some things, there's like some core concepts that could build up the base level of the entire Entropia universe, that then would be integrated, and not just textures, but it needs to be used to actually craft. So once it exists, it has a value now to be used. You know what I'm saying? And that should be, I think there should be like 3, 4, 5 of those types of things in the game. So it's not like everyone's only doing this one thing, like sweating. You know what I'm saying? So then it would be more dispersed, and people could actually, you know, in theory, because now you're going to start getting more people playing, the numbers are going to start going up, they can spend time here, they can think about the game, they can be in it, they can live in it, they can make friends, they can expand how they want to play the game, and then you start to really kick off. Because there was nothing more hype about logging into this game back when Port Atlantis was the actual, like, central hub. And you log in around the teleporter and there's just people lined the walls. And the chat is going crazy. And people are buying and selling and they're doing all this kind of stuff. There's competitive markets, people are doing whatever. Like, that was really cool. That was, to me, the best era of this game. And there was the belief that you could come in and actually do something, make money, and and profit as a person. If you were smart or put the time in. That's what a metaverse should be. Not something that nickels and dimes you all the way down. You need to create enough player-to-player interactions where people can actually survive outside and make it a thing. Then you have the metaverse. Just call it, like, the metaverse has to actually positively affect your real life. Then you have a metaverse. Because if not, then it's just a chat room. You know what I'm saying? Invest was really profit before? What do you mean? What's invest? Investing? CLDs. I actually don't know what that is. Teach me. Teach me about this. Oh, Cali deeds. Like the investing side, like the shares, or the actual deeds, like properties. Shares. Okay, but that's not like a that's a thing, but that's not like player return to player, you know what I mean? Like, that's not a player logging in, spending some time doing some stuff, gathering some resources that now become valuable to people that want to craft and do other stuff because there's people playing and they want to buy stuff. That's not like a, it's not like an economy thing, like a player economy. Yeah. Like, to me, that's just another way of Mindark trying to lock money up in the game instead of trying to create a society in the game. It's the equivalent of, like, with crypto, like, you get your crypto and then you stake it, and then they make X% off the staked crypto over the year. And so the more money that is locked up in that means it's pulled out of the player economy, locked up in the Mindark economy, and that's dollars in the back end that they have because they registered as a bank years ago that they can turn around and invest in other properties and in the real world markets, and make money off the back end. Yeah, a lot of supply, no demand. Exactly. I think in this game, a lot of the supply needs to be removed. Just straight up. Of all kinds of things. Like, just get it out. It's clutter. Like, I bet you 50% of the stuff in this game is actually clutter or outdated. That if you put a little time into making a new system that would be better and applied it across the whole game, you'd come out ahead. You can't get access to the Discord? Let me see. Here, I'll just give you... There you go. You have to go to the double counter log and then verify through double counter. But I just gave you verified. You're good. I don't know how they can fix markup unless mobs start to drop less items. How would you fix markup? Unless mobs drop less items. No, you create more things that use those same items. That creates more of a demand. And you have more players in the game because you've created content that allows them to stay in the game for free. You know what I'm saying? So you need players to create a demand. So you need a reason for those players to stay around and keep them, which is time sinks that don't cost. The more time they spend in the game, the more, again, they think about the game, the more friends they make, the more dedicated they become to it. And then they're like, okay, I do want to try that thing. Okay, I do want to buy that item because it's cool, right? Does that make sense? So like, it needs to be more usage. Like, the only way you can fix that is by getting more players. But you have to create the reason for the players to stay around. That's not just, you know, because. And then who knows? There's probably 50 other ways to come up with things and integrate it. Like maybe spaceship fuel shouldn't be just oil. Like all these crafts, you know what I mean? Maybe it's another thing. Maybe it's something from another section. Or maybe it's a sweat mix. So now, all of a sudden, if you want vehicle oil, you have to do a sweat or mind essence or like the particles kind of things, and it just creates a use. Yeah, make stuff that blends it in and uses everything. Yeah. But make it a combination, so it actually pulls from like multiple sources. But then gives a return to player because on the value of the person that harvested it, because now it's being used. Yeah. So now people can come in, get a couple pennies for the stuff that they're doing, maybe fund a set of armor and a gun and a couple things. Because, like, yes, you come in and you get Satesh, but, like, Satesh is kind of lying to you. No, Satesh is really lying to you. Like, because it's giving you an experience that isn't quite there. It's giving you an experience that would be there if there was a fully functioning society in the game with integrated item usage across the entirety of the player base. Like, listen, I'm criticizing, but I'm not like being like, I'm not mean about what I'm saying. I don't think. Like, I truly believe that this game has the potential because it's the only one that's ever really properly integrated real cash and a back-end system. Like, all they have to do is develop out some small things and make it feel like a living space with sci-fi aspects. Free ped, then they get back to reality. Exactly. Yeah. It's disjointed from the game, 100%. But when you're doing it, it feels cool, right? It's a cool vibe. Like, you can come in and do things and activate. Like, if you want to create a multiverse, like, people need to be able to create jobs in the multiverse, right? And that transition, like, because people want a multiverse so bad, but, like, it's not an easy task. Like, because like you need to create a place where real world business gets transacted in your game, in your currency. Like business dealings in office rooms get conducted across the planet. You know what I mean? Like with an area designed with the density of Tokyo, kind of thing. Yeah, well, it's because it's a newer design, right? Like they put a lot more work into the design. It feels more intentional. Like a lot of this, it's not like they necessarily handcrafted all these trees and like put everything everywhere for a reason. You know, it was generated. Well, semi-procedurally, I'm sure. And then once it was up, hey, making snow. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, like at the end of the day, like I genuinely care that this can become the thing that it should become and should have always been trying to become, like all the way back to 2001. And I still think it can, because it's further ahead than everybody else. The Satoshi elevators don't work, yeah. That item is currently busy. What? Yeah, like, I don't know. Like, something like space, no offense to whoever said they were in a space-based society, doesn't need to exist. The concept of planets, cool. You should just be able to teleport there. Like, and it shouldn't cost a material. The space should be the value. It shouldn't be, I just don't think it should be, price locked. Or like locked up behind a paywall. Like, World of Warcraft doesn't work because... or doesn't work because everything's gate kept. You look at the Ready Player One universe, the like somewhat original concept of the metaverse. Things cost money, but not getting places. It's useless. It only exists to allow muggings. To get made sense before. Get item from a planet to get a percent. And that makes someone never want to play again. Getting mugged. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. To be fair, the concept around Ready Player One is if you die in the game, you actually lose all your items. That's an insane concept. But it still shouldn't cost you. Like, if I wanted to go chill up at CND, it shouldn't cost. If I want to go to any land area, I should be able to hit a teleporter to go there. Like... design with intent. Let people build up their areas, do things like that. They should be able to custom design some shit too. Like, if you have a land area, it shouldn't just be a tract of land. Like, maybe there should be some small cost to customizing it the way that you want. But there should be some prefab buildings that you can add in. There should be some stuff like that like at a nominal fee to make it original for yourself. Like, but you should be able to kind of give it a feel and give it give it a lived-in sense. Otherwise, it's just a like you're standing in a field. Air Moon, thank you for the follow. Cali to Aris, that's a good distance. Just make people stay on the same planet. Well, like, when you look at, like, this, right? This is so much space. Like, to run from here to here is like running across the entire game of World of Warcraft. And then there's this. Like, and then there's this. There was already too much space, you know? But that space was on the planet. A better one, thank you. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Literally a lot of space. Yeah. If I need to fly 30 to get... Yeah, exactly. That's crazy. Like, I understand why you would, like, as a developer making that, you're like, this is pretty cool. Because it is pretty cool. It is cool, right? So I don't, like, fault them for that, necessarily. The concept is cool. But it doesn't work. Like, it only works if, like, okay, here's this place, it's discovered in the game. It's really hard to get to. Advanced people can get there. Like, it requires an expedition, like a massive one. Like, if you're trying to create, like, hard, like, endgame content to maybe discover some interesting things and items and, like, resources, like, okay, cool, I kind of get that. Because now you're creating literal space. You know what I mean? Like, you're creating Mars. We can't get there. Well, we can, but it's, like, ridiculously hard to get there. That's metaverse. But if it's just because, like, I struggle with that one. I don't know. Genuinely struggle with that one. Because I do fully believe there should be less area. Or don't make any more area and develop it like for example, like over here, right? Anything around what? Okay. Like this area. Minneapolis. Or Minneapolis. This used to look really cool back in the old engine. Now you go there and it's just like, it used to be these really cool like colored houses, like all spaced like around each other. It looked like a built city, right? That was cool. Now it's just like these freestanding like slum shanties. It went from this beautiful concept to slummy, to trashy. It's like, if you built an area as tightly designed as that, or like the new Satesh, and built it out with like apartments in there, and like maybe some of those, like maybe it's not like 300 apartments, maybe in that little town or area there's like 15 the players can get, but it's an active living space. Like, I think you would find people would be a lot happier with that. and make it because it would feel cool, you know? If you had a lot more players, maybe. Yeah, but you have to design the reason for them to get more players. If you look at everything wrong as like a single meta problem, it all boils down to this. The game is owned by a finance company, not a game development company. They're really good at making money for themselves, but not good at... Well, but that's my argument, right? Like, you could do both. Like, you could really do, you could do both. But the transaction costs need to go down to allow the player base to expand, to create more transactions. So then you'd start to make par with more transactions, but then you'd start to be able to build out that world, and the transactions would go up because the players would go up, and therefore they'd start to make more money, and probably be able to, like, they tried in the past, like they had those like little brand deals with like that clothing line or whatever. You could start to do that again. There's no reason, right? There should be Adidas clothes. There should be Nike clothes. There should be all these things. You know, Converse shoes. Like, why not? You know? Like, just do that. Reach out to those companies. Create the, you know, like, that's a press release. Get the license to distribute X amount of items in the game. So maybe there's like, you know, 1,000 pairs of that type of shoe. Okay, now there's only 1,000 of that item. They're unlimited, and you can create a marketing release around that. You can create brand synergy around that. You can create a want because people are actually attracted to those items. I don't know if you've looked at the clothing in this game. It's dog shit. The armors are kind of cool. The clothing absolutely sucks. The clothing blows ass. There's a whole world that you could market there. You know, like, it's just like, you could come in and have some actual cool designer shit. Yeah, the land plots, exactly. Like the Ferrari quad, yeah, you could do all kinds of cool shit. Or just a straight up original Ferrari space vehicle. You know what I'm saying? Like, why not? If you're trying to position yourself as the metaverse, like, that's the way to do it. That's how you get people paying attention. Like, maybe there's only 100 of those Ferrari quads or something, because, like, they wouldn't grant you like a massive license. Well, you wouldn't get Ferrari because they're kind of weird about how things are handled. So, like, but there would be companies that would absolutely do it, right? And then once you start to integrate that, okay, people are going to start paying attention. This is kind of cool. Do that 100 times. Do that 1,000 times. You know? Limited releases. Now you're creating, again, rare items. A demand for those items for people that want them. And the longer time moves on, the rarer they'll be because people will stop using their accounts. People will stop doing things. And you'll create, you know, a very cool... the coolest online environment in the world. Arcadia devs have a brand deal with Skull Candy. Yeah, there you go. Like, that's kind of cool. But that's the Arcadia devs. Like, that's not, like, no matter what, no matter how many people buy planets and develop that shit, right? The game is Entropia Universe. Calypso, at the end of the day, has to come first. Because this is always going to be where people, the majority of people, spawn into. No, they did. That's what I was saying. There was a little clothing thing, but it was some shitty, like, Sweden clothing brand that literally no one knows about, and it was all overpriced shit. Like you're just paying for like, you're paying like $60 for like a shitty Swedish looking turtleneck. You know, ain't nobody want that. But you know what they might pay for? They might pay $40 for some limited Converse. Or they might pay $40 for like, or they might pay $1,000 for some weird ass like Gucci shirt or full outfit, you know? But there should be consumer ready, like friendly stuff, like, because the clothing in this game sucks. It just sucks, and it's mass produced on absolute like garbage tier. Like, clothing is one of the bloatwares in this game that like absolutely needs to go, I think. Like, like this one, you know, okay, not bad, but this is a specialty item. It's not the generic crafting stuff. This is a Christmas specialty item, you know? Like, but these pants, this one's like, the pants are okay. I wish they could be dyed or colored or something. But this is the old like, yeah, the Zero Legend business chinos. But the jacket has a really fucked up looking collar, so it looks bad. I have it because it's what I wore for a long time. I know, I've been staring at it. Which way was I running? I forget which way I was running now. I was yapping. I don't want to go back over the... Maybe it must have been this way. There are some like it, same look, that can be colored, but not those. Yeah. But I don't think they look as good though, right? Like, because these pants actually kind of look good, like on the player model. And they don't clip through the... They don't clip through the jackets. Or some do. Like, I bought a pair of pants, like, yesterday to try and get a different pair to go with this one, because I just bought this Christmas tuxedo. Because I actually think the Christmas tuxedo looks really good. My character is ugly as hell. But... Which, that's a thing that they could fix. They could make the characters look better. Like, there's a reason that people are gooning over Fortnite characters. If you applied that same concept here, and people actually, like, enjoyed looking at their characters... I think you'd see higher, not massively higher user retention, but you would see higher user retention. Because, like, I'm sorry, but, like, no matter... the only ones that actually look good are the ones that they ran through, like, a slight AI filter. Like, there's those Entropia Gold, adverts or whatever. But, like, if you look at the majority of adverts that feature, like, EU characters, it looks so just low budget. It just looks so low budget and dated. Because it is, right? But, like, if you could fix that problem, that'd be my two biggest things that this game needs to focus on, honestly, is the actual character design assets and the base level economy items that could be enveloped into the rest of the crafting systems and design systems and everything. Maybe the idea was make it vintage, you know, maybe, but I just don't think so. Also, in a lot of cases, okay, so in Satesh, color theory is on point, right? In the rest of the game, it's not on point. Color theory is a major thing that needs to be addressed in this game. It definitely does look better. Yeah, I have, but well, I have the matching top to like I have the Zero Legend business blazer, and it looks good, except for the collar. The collar comes like this high up the back of the head, and it looks stupid. Like this one actually. Of course, I have to wait. See, this looks really good in this lighting. You go in any other lighting, because I want to, because it looks gray, which I actually really want a pair of gray pants. Look how bad my character looks though. Oh God, what have we done? Have I heard of Project Delta? I have not. What is Project Delta? Got them all paid out. Very cool. But the, let's see here. What was I looking at? Yeah, the pants for this suck. The Christmas pants suck. That's why I didn't buy them. I was hoping it'd be cool. But you need like you need the suede over like over an earth tone. You know? Again, color theory. This game needs to work on it. Well, it was Swedes that made it. They have an off kind of style. True, but don't they have like beautiful women across the board and they couldn't even get their avatars to reflect that? What the heck? You can have it read your logs and track your pet in and out while hunting. Oh, that's kind of cool. I've never, I don't do anything with the, well, I don't hunt enough to make that matter. Someone's chasing me? Oh boy. Nah, they're just mining. Or they're doing something. I don't know what the hell they're doing. Got run speed on though. Oh, it's you. How's it going? That's funny. Are you like all stemmed up on like boosters, or how are you running so fast? Oh yeah, you got perks all over the place. Scan you? I don't even know how to scan you, bro. How do you scan? I'm not saying how their women look, I'm saying their style. I'm saying both. What is this? Oh, do I have that? I think I have that. No, I don't. Accept? Do this. There we go. What am I looking for? Now I can scan people? I thought I had one of those. And they can feel ashamed. It's from a TT, isn't it? Or no? No description. Proficient chemist. Average. You haven't done any events, huh? Okay. Reputation above average. What's my reputation? It's probably just 1,000. Never skipped leg day. How long have you played? Christmas ring. I need the one that gives me the mining boost. Gotta open up those packs, or those strong boxes. Since the start? Jeez. I mean, I've played very close, but I didn't commit to the game like that. A max 2 or 3 years. Yeah. You want to interrupt? Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Group leader of hardcore, proficient chemist. So how do you get chemist? What skills are you, or what things are you making to get chemist? It's a new profession. Interesting. Okay, what does it do? How's our run? We got 32 drops left. I think we're doing okay. Like gas. I think this run's like actually kind of going okay. I could get to the end and be horribly disappointed, but actually, you know what? We're horribly disappointed. This is not going okay, I don't think. Ooh. Now that I'm looking at it, it might not be going okay. It's for crafting infusions for now, but maybe more things later. You have all about how to unlock it. And our disc, yeah, new skill we put out to slow down people, skill progress. Some now go for that. True. Another money sink to deflate the other markets. Got it. Infusion equal % of faster skill gain. That's interesting. It's actually good. I mean, hey, if they made something good, that's good. Ah, it's an Aris thing. So they can just straight up... Okay, so with the planet partners, they can just straight up design a new skill into the game. Like, I knew they could do, like, activities and stuff. Or, like, minor things. But, like... So they can just straight up design a whole ass new skill that then can be applied across the entirety of the game. Yeah, but space is like, you know... I don't know how, I don't know, I'm not a positive space guy. I think there should be less space. And the teleporters should just, you should just be able to go from Like, maybe not every teleporter, but there should be like a main teleporter hub on every planet that you can just zap to other planets. And I don't think it should cost anything, personally. Because I can just fly there. I can fly to wherever I need to go. Right? But, like, new player-wise, like, everything I think about is through the lens of, like, new player. And how to retain them. But it costs. Yeah, that's the problem. And has weight limits. Exactly. And retention lately? Huh. I hope so. But what are you gonna say to people that invest on Mothership? You find a way to curb it. Because the same way that people invested in hangars with ships that go to space, and they ran their whole business in the game around that, and then all of a sudden it becomes worthless. Like, you had $20,000 hangars, right? With spacecraft that could take you to the different spaceports, and then they became essentially useless because now any person can just do it. So you just curb it. Like, there'd be no change without growth pain, you know? Oh no, it sucks, but you gotta think, it's already happened. It's already happened to previous people. Like, the hangars in this game originally were one of the most valuable things you could have. Because you'd put together a trip to Club Never Die or Crystal Palace or whatever, and it would cost, you'd get like 8 people on board, and you charge a fee of 50 ped per person. More's been done in the last year than 10 to 15. Yeah, I agree. You're not wrong. You'd be mad? 100%. But, you know, obviously you would try to scale it. Like, not scale it, but you'd try to create some kind of alternate value that they could maybe transition that into. It wouldn't just be like a, hey, F you know? If you're smart, if the devs are smart, if they were to do that. The hangar was the mothership. When you made the hangar, the ship went with it. But it was tied to... which contract are you talking about? Are you talking about Arcadia? They could toggle. That too. That too. What's MS? And what do you mean first ones? I'm missing something. Listen, I want the Mindark creator code, okay? Hey, any Mindark devs? Y'all listening? Guys. I want a damn creator code. Then I'll start cranking out those shorts. But then they made space and put the mothership and split off the hangars from the ships. So the hangars became a hole in the... Yeah, exactly. Yeah, right, because if you had a hangar, you got a mothership, right? Is that what you're saying? So you weren't screwed over. Yeah, yeah. So there would be some way, right? It wouldn't, you wouldn't get screwed over. There'd be a way to just lateral it a little bit. What do we find? Why aren't we finding any apples? Guys, we need to find... we need a slightly bigger vines here. I think we're struggling now. Well, they made front rifle kind of sucks for who had... They made front rifle kind of sucks for who had the other one. What is that? Okay, we need an apple, like, right now. We have 24 bombs left. We need an apple minimum. We might even need 2. Or Mindark, streamer luck. Guys, come on. Hidden Encycra item. Brand new, complete, all-time high. On stream. Think of the clips. Think of the YouTube views. Think of the attention it would bring the game. Currently 2 years trying of get stats as streamer luck. That's rough. Yeah. Not taking advantage of streamer luck is a crazy play. Then you hop out of stream, yeah. Exactly. Listen, I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying. 1 second, guys. Hold. Then you hop out of stream, but I'm just looking at this, okay? 2019, yeah, they would have been amping and they would have been doing whatever. But we've looked at this a few times, right? 2012, 2012, 2009, 2012, 2010. You know, come on, guys. Come on, guys. I'm just saying, some of these need to be updated into the current decade. I think it would help. We definitely do. Like, it is such a time capsule, you can see, like, when the game was doing alright. bear with me. I'm gonna try and power through some of this this food. I wasn't expecting this. I don't want it to go to waste. I got eggs, toast. Well, it wouldn't go to waste, but it was designed to look like gambling without being gambling. Yeah, that's not wrong. Like, there are factors. I've been Hoffboard more than once, but the bad thing is, when the top Hoff was under 10k, this once I'd... Yeah. I don't think I've ever been. Maybe, no, maybe I was once. I might have been once. I was watching someone knife fight sharks that were L95, and I think it was wild. Yeah, 100k fat one must be close. It's gotta be, right? We're due. Come on. Well, I guess who was not paying attention? Guess who wasn't paying? He does love that cat. For example, a ton of the all-time highs for hunting are on Leviathans. Leviathans have a ton of HP, but they have no health regen. Back in the day, creatures with no health regen could have this creature contain no loot. So the loot pool on Leviathans would be massive when they hit. Skill and evade? True. I hate eating on stream. I wasn't expecting the food. I don't care if people eat on stream, I just care that I do. But if we run this way, we kind of don't really lose our grid. Not died, I skill by mistake, yes. Now all creatures have loot, so the loot pool never fills up as much. Lower losses equal lower hops. Like, that's fine. But hear me out. If there's no spectacle, take this screen out of the game. Remove it completely. Does that make sense? Like, why have it if it has the potential to look like a negative? Not exactly true. They can still be big, but less often. We ran right back into the hogs. Damn it. Max hop I had was 2.5 solo. on Small Bird. Huh. I agree with you, but it's there to draw in the degenerate gamblers. Yeah, but gamblers know their odds. I don't think that's hitting the degenerates. Because honestly, the degenerate gamblers are playing on stake. Or on Polymarket. Or Kalshi. I mean, yeah, with the swirls and stuff, but like, don't you think that like when they look at that and they're like, oh, this hasn't happened since like 2010, they know it's connected to the success of the game? Like, gamblers aren't stupid, right? They're like, they're stat junkies. So like, you wouldn't look at that and be like, you know, this is gonna work out for me. Like, that was the belief in 2006. But like, I don't know. I think the world changed. Let's hope we don't land right in a pack of hogs here. We sure did. All right. Time for me to go hang with the kiddos and the rest mind after today stream. But mate, add me on Discord. I'll gladly have convo when you catch time. Yeah, sure. And I've screwed up again. Here we go. Hold on. Ah, couldn't get the hotkey in time. Had a fork full of egg. Trying to build this sandwich so we can eat it faster. Get back to our regular streamed content. Okay, so that spot was a bad one. But, okay, well, the plane is inside now. Okay, I meant to push 8. Fun is enough gain here. It was a PvP in a no loot zone, though. I played for 8 years. I play for 8 years for a living, but 16 hours a day, 7 days a week. Wait, so you make money from Entropia? Oh, from poker. Interesting. Well, where do you play? Just online? There's some people. Back in 2016, I was in a society with a guy that worked in the mines in Australia. Okay, so decent money per month. He was a crane operator and making something like 120 USD an hour. Yeah. I actually know some people that do work in the mines in Australia. So every 3 weeks, he'd log into Entropia, dump like 20k into crafting. I'm log out broke and wait for next weekend. I mean, yes, that is a thing that exists 100%. I don't disagree with you. Okay, we need to get out of this Hog zone. They just hemorrhage money into this game. Yeah, we're just crazy. Yeah, great success kind of changed my life, but the burn, the rest of the brain. Huh. I used to love poker. I mean, I still do love poker. I just don't play it. I do love Vegas, though. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna get on the, we're gonna get on our vehicle and fly somewhere where there are no hogs. That's what we're gonna do. I was trying, but it was in the animation. Wait, I don't have this teleporter. What the heck? And I did buy this, by the way. So we'll go back in. Yeah, I got the scavenged one. I didn't like the fancy looking one. I played 27 tables, so it was non-stop focus. That's crazy. I wouldn't do that. Do ZC? Interesting. Alright, what do we got? 17 bombs? We should be good here, I think. I think I just started running north. Nope, I'm wrong. Hoglo. Hoglo? Hoglo. Okay, we should be able to go north of above this thing. And also here. 14 bombs. Alright, we're making good time. List. Is this the first one we found today? I found some. Okay, food done. Now you don't have to hear me chew. I know you guys really like that, but hey. There we go. We're back at it. Yeah, I picked it up. I knew it was a good thing to get. I just hadn't done it yet. So, I'm pretty sure we're down on this run now. Is it inside the tree? It is. Yeah, stream over. I mean, chewing on stream is like the biggest faux pas you could possibly do. Like, worst ASMR. I'm a pretty avid ASMR listener. Like, I listen... If it's like tapping and like kind of sound stuff, if I'm not streaming, I almost always have something going on in the background. Because I'm massively ADHD. So it actually kind of helps me focus. It's not a sleep thing, it's like a constant thing. So if it's doing all the moving, I can think about normal things. Yeah. Oh, like I want to do a trip to Japan, right? Me and my buddy have been talking about trying to get one of those together. And the one thing I'll say that I hate about other cultures, okay, is the slurping of soup when consuming it. That one needs to go. Any of the externally loud things into society just needs to go. Like talking into your phone on speaker in public, playing your goddamn YouTube video on speaker in public, your music, get out of there. Miss me with that shit, alright? We all know what I'm saying. It is the worst, like, social misgauging that people do. I use headphones when I'm at work. Yeah, it is like, fuck you. How dare you? Like, if it's the noise you're making because you're talking on the phone, cool. But I don't need to hear your... I don't need to hear your motherfucking friend back in the middle of the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have these, okay? And I still hear you. This is an issue now. We're creating a societal issue. Hit people eat open mouth. Like, there's times where you have to eat open mouth. Like, I get that. Like, if you're somewhere again, you guys are like, you're like, oh fuck it, we're going for this spicy shit. You're like, oh. Like, I get it. That's a communal thing. But the slurping of the soup, I just can't with that one. If they don't, you get to remove them from the property. That's sick. $10 bombs left in this run. How are we doing? How do you think we're doing, you guys? It was 150 ped start, and then there's about it's egg yolk on my finger. And there's about 10 ped in repairs on average. Sarcasm works great, but some people don't understand it. Where's this one? Over here? Most people don't understand it. Can we slap their phones from their hands? Yeah. Oh, that's the other thing. Like, I was one of the most avid moviegoers that there were, right? For 2 decades. I would go see just about every movie in theaters. Even if I didn't care about it. Like, I would just go see it just to see, because I loved movies. Loved all that stuff. And now they're scared to even tell people to stop talking during movies in some cases, or like having their phone out and like playing their friend in India, just screaming in the background, their kids screaming in the background, bro. It's like, I don't think that that's an etiquette for the movie theater. It's just not. It just isn't. You know? So I've basically stopped going to the movies. It became such an unpleasant experience that I stopped going to theaters. Like, that's crazy. That's a thing I never thought would happen. They get aggressive? Not here. Because they're all committing the crime. Okay, 7 bombs. That'd be enough to run back towards that TP. Here you can be removed from cinema if you're too loud and do not respect the others. Must be nice. Like, there's some theaters that do it, but like, it's so few. Any of the smaller ones that just need people to be in there. Because they're already struggling to stay open. But then again, people talking doesn't inspire people to go. Like, when I used to spend, like, you know, $60 a month, $70 a month going to theaters, which doesn't sound like a lot, but like, in like by the current prices, but like back then, that was, you know, that was a movie ticket and concession. Now you can't do it for less than 30. No. My thing broke. We still have some. It's okay. That one made it almost 2 runs. That's really not bad. Yeah, if the movie place get the 77-inch TV. See, I watch everything on my monitor, but it's like it's a 27-inch monitor or something. These kid movies, that's a different story. Yeah, because they're going to be screaming, and that's fine, right? I get that, because you want the kids to be excited about the theater and movies and the communal thing that they're doing. That's fine. That's acceptable. Like, if I happen to go and see Minions movie 5, guess what? If I'm upset about kids being excited, that's an evil trait. Okay? There's something wrong with me in that situation. No, I got to have a big screen for movies, 32 or smaller. Well, I'm sitting right in front of it, right? Like, yeah, my bed is technically behind this black screen here, but it's not a good angle to even lay on the bed and watch the movie, so I just watch it in the chair. 5 bombs. Love story movies. Ugh. That was a weird experience. A long time ago, this movie called Valentine's Day came out, and I went because I was a Taylor Swift fan. Still am, but less so. Less so now. And I went the day after Valentine's Day because it dropped on Valentine's Day, and I was the only guy in the theater. Because all the women that didn't get to go on Valentine's Day with a date went the day after. Go to the theater with a girl? What the heck? That's not happening. I've basically given up. I've basically given up on that concept. The 9th time at Titanic. You feel for me? Sad life, no big screen, chilling on a sofa. I don't know. Like, I used to have a 32-inch TV. I mean, I technically still do. It's in the other room. I just don't have it set up anywhere. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Now we have to really hope. We have to hope for a double ore deposit. Rip. Rip bomb. Okay, run towards this thing. Oh, we got left 2. Yeah, we burnt. So we probably burnt 3 pet on that run just in misclicks. Just in misclicks. And we didn't find any fruit or anything this time. What the heck? Oh, we got a double, at least. What do we get? Iron. Iron small. Melchy very poor. Didn't even hit an ample on this run. That's rough. That is rough. Oh, we're definitely down pet again. That's like 4 in a row. Even on the runs where we hit globals, we ended up down. That's rough. Mm-hmm. Can't get the global that gets you ahead, huh? Like, they can't just give me like 150 global in this next 2 bomb, or this next 1 bomb. That gets me, you know, broken even on the last 3 runs. No? We'll find out. We'll go to the TT and see what they add up to. Oh, we got one for the road. At least we got one for the road. One sec, gotta check an email. What? One second, chat. There we go. I'm back. Okay, let's get the Sky Ripper out. Cannot be placed in this zone. Good thing we ran this way. Wait, how were people flying here before, though? So why can I place this, but not the Sky Ripper? The other guy was flying with the Sky Ripper. But I can place the big jet? No. But we flew in with it. I'm so confused. Oh, you can fly in from outside but not spawn them. Gotcha. Well, good thing we ran the way we did. Alright, we'll get to find out our damage here. Oh, no shot, I gotta go up this. It's still a long ways. We out of the PvP yet? We are. Yeah, this will be a useful little craft. This would look good with Paradox armor. See, okay, Fort Argus. Yeah, we need to bring these back. But these need to look less shitty. They need to redesign this. They should remove the cage and have like little laser lines, little tiny like low height lasers that kind of mark the boundary that you just can't jump over. Make it look cooler. This is a sci-fi, it's not a horror. Like, that's the kind of little upgrades that they need to do throughout the game. It doesn't seem like much, but like, I think it does matter. Hey, thank you for the follow, Nano. Appreciate you. We did once for fun projection about 1,000 inch on a building. After that, can we do sound louder for the future? Yeah, cars and ships that have guns on them or can have guns on them cannot be used in PvP. Damn it. That's lame. That's lame. Mindark needs to fix that. Because you could do cool events with that. like, why did they put the time into redesigning the trade terminal and the storage terminal and the repair terminal and not like functional things that matter in the game, huh? Why? Damn it. We're down 23 pet again. That one's good. That one's good. Did I not take hits? Oh, I guess I wasn't wearing the armor. Repair that. Repair that. Yeah, so still 10 ped. What in the heck? Lord Roger cheered 230 bits. Appreciate that, man. That's like 2.3 ped. Which will be added to the Entropia project current fund. Nope, this is the trade terminal. Where's the storage? Can't even tell anymore. That will be added, so next time I get the chance to update that little picture, it'll say 2,907. That goes directly towards eventually buying a land area. Should I just refine these? It's easier if I just refine these. Gives it a place to go. 15-inch sub and party speakers. Nice. Am I weird that I hate noise? Is that a me problem? Am I the crazy one? Man, we almost hit 300, almost hit 300 followers today. That's crazy. The goal was to get to 300, and then this raid just dumpstered that goal. We got any more lurkers that haven't followed? Hey guys, you've been enjoying the stream. I mostly just mine and stuff, but again, the plan is to build up event type stuff. That is the long-term goal. That's a me problem, unless it's like 2 a.m. I can't stand it. I just can't stand it. Depends on the noise. If you're calling it noise, maybe not good kind. Just annoying. Or, you know, I don't know. I don't know. What we got here? Lists. Put all this stuff in. This, what is this? Ignasium? Sometimes we need a little noise. That depends where you are. If you're at home. Yeah, like in public, it's not as bad if it's like, you know, for a reason. If it's for a reason, but if it's just nonsense, I don't know, that drives me crazy. What do we got here? Iron. Got a couple stacks. We're getting through it. After 10 at night needs to be chill. Yeah. I mean, if there's nothing around, I don't think it matters. Like, because, like, we were menaces, obviously, like, when we went to go, like, up to cabins and stuff like that. You know. Is this the only one of this I have? Oh, this is the Lolite. I think it is. Got some of these. Unless it's the weekend. True. Oh, the pyrite. I don't think I've ever seen this, this ingot. Market value. That's not that good. I mean, that's not bad, but it's not that good. Like, for the volume, like, how many runs would you have to do to, like... You'd have to, like, stack up, like, 1,000 ped worth to make it worth selling. That's the thing that sucks. It's like the stuff that you have is such a low volume that unless you sell it in person, like the auction fee eats up such a gross percentage. It'll sell better than filler ores. There we go. There's the stack. I think there's like 700 ped here, 750-ish. I think I still have stuff on the auction. It hasn't sold yet. Hopefully it does. Mail. Yes. Ooh, our surveyor went up. That's good. That's good. We need that. This one goes over. People still have work the next day. I'm not a dick to keep going after 10 p.m. Hey, Beat-tastic, thank you for the follow. Alright. So yeah, we still have stuff on the auction. Oh yeah, I was talking about those pants. Here, let me see this. What? That's construction. That's a trade. Oh. How on earth did I click that over this? Here's those pants and that shirt. Oh no, I don't have the pants. Where's the pants? Where's the auction? Items, clothes. Pants, mail. So it was holiday? Bronze Christmas. Where are they? Was this the one I was looking at? Maybe this is the one I thought it was. Which pants go with the Christmas thing? I'm so confused. Oh yeah, our music stopped. What the heck? Which was the, or do we even still have them? There's only 2 pages of pants. I think I bought these. Yeah, and they look like garbage. You should be able to view them on your character before you use them. or buy them. But I don't see the pants that go with this. There's nothing. How would I find those? But yeah, this one, right? So like this looks pretty good. This shirt. But then you get this jacket. And it looks stupid. Look. Look at this. What is this? What is this collar? You know what I'm saying? Like, it used to look like this. But like, at least that one folds down a little bit. Doesn't look as bad. But this is like stupid looking. I think, anyway. Oh, I live in a forest. Can make a rave there if need. Nobody's gonna know. Right. There's a tux top in the game that you can color. One day I'll commit to one of these, like, what's this? No. Maybe one day we commit to a master coat. That one actually looks pretty good. It's an elder coat. Yuck. Like, okay. Come on now. Why would anyone pay money for this? This is horrific. Like, this is our crafting system, everybody. Hard to find, though. I'm telling you, they should just do away with 90% of the clothing. Or whatever's here now is here now. And then just start getting brand deals and stuff that doesn't look like shit. Curta coat? Like... Okay, that's not the worst thing. This has to be newer. Yikes. I could see people wanting that. Not for me, but I could see people wanting that. Holiday coat. That's kind of cheap, no? For a coat that kind of looks like that? Hold on. Does this get added? Or is this a jacket, essentially? The shoes in this game are horrible too. Tailoring, texturing, coloring needs some work even after all these years. Is there anyone who can use black red after Sarah stopped playing? Yeah, exactly. Like, that's just it just needs to go. And some things need to be casual. The tailoring system, the clothes in the game need to be casual. Just straight up. It's just one of those things. Like, skins in Fortnite have value for a reason. Because people want them. Because they look cool. And they're limited in some cases. Skins in CSGO are valuable because they look cool and people want them. And they're limited. They could do that here. You think it's like wings? It's like wings, so it doesn't affect the actual... I mean, I don't really want a cape. Well, do I? I don't need a cape. Let's see how Valacor is doing on his discipleship. Almost 15%. Yo. We should do the mining thing and the hunting thing though. I wish this guy kept playing. I liked him. This guy was years ago. Years and years and years ago. Why am I getting emails? Oh, because people followed. Oh my god. I still get emails for Twitch if people follow. The code I have on looks like other storm codes, but mine is the only MSGA storm code in game. But that don't mean crap, as it's not worth more than any other storm code. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think that's gonna be it for me for the stream today. We did our one run. Typically I go a little bit longer, but I think I'm gonna try and go out tonight, so I gotta catch up with some people. Guys, I stream pretty frequently. Every day, every other day-ish, depending, lately. So, rating this game means little to nothing. It's all about the stats. True. But it would mean more if there was more people. It would mean way more if there was more people. And there was history to it. The event. I mean, that's kind of cool. But yeah, thank you guys for checking out the stream today. Appreciate the raid. Thank you for all the follows. Hopefully some of you guys pop in at a later date. That'd be awesome. Let's see, I think the Discord thing probably went. Has it been 180 minutes? Oh, there's still 27 minutes, so if you guys want to join the Discord and get in on today's entry for the chance to win an entry into the 100 pet draw at the end of the month, there's only 5 people in there right now, so that's a 1 in 5 today. That's a 1 in 5 for a 1 in like 15. That's pretty good odds. For 100 ped, that's not too bad. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. And hopefully tomorrow's mining is a little bit better than today's. Peace out. Thank you for the bits, by the way, too. I will add that to the Entropia Project Fund. Alrighty, guys.